Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up and technically nothing is wrong, but everything feels off? You get out of bed, but the energy is not there. The drive is missing. The motivation feels dead. Your body feels slower. Your mind feels dull. Your confidence is lower than usual. And even though you cannot fully explain it, you just do not feel like yourself. For many men, that feeling is not random. It can be connected to one thing: low testosterone. Now, let's be clear. Testosterone is not just about building big muscles in the gym. It's much bigger than that. Testosterone affects your energy, your mood, your focus, your libido, your strength, your body composition, and even how motivated you feel in everyday life. When testosterone is in a healthy range, you often feel more driven, more capable, more resilient, and more alive. But when it drops, life can start to feel heavier. You may gain fat more easily, lose muscle faster, struggle with low energy, recover more slowly, and feel like your edge is fading. The good news is this: a lot of men are sabotaging their testosterone without even realizing it. And that also means a lot of men can improve it naturally by fixing the basics. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 9 powerful natural ways to support healthy testosterone levels, and more importantly, how to use them in real life. Let's get into it. Number 1. Remove the hidden hormone killers. The first thing most people never think about is this: your environment may be quietly working against your hormones. There are substances called endocrine disruptors. These are chemicals that can interfere with your hormone system. You don't see them, you don't smell them, you don't get a warning sign, but they can still affect how your body functions. One of the simplest examples is heating food in plastic containers. A lot of people do this every day without thinking about it. They store food in plastic, put it in the microwave, eat it, and move on. But when plastic is heated, harmful chemicals can more easily leach into your food. That's a problem you don't need. A simple switch to glass containers can be one of those small habits that quietly works in your favor over time. And there's another easy habit that matters: fresh air. Open your windows every day. Let air circulate through your room or home. It sounds basic, but many people spend their whole day indoors, in closed spaces, surrounded by all kinds of synthetic materials and poor ventilation. You don't need to live in fear. You don't need to live like a monk in a glass bubble, but you do need to reduce unnecessary exposure where you can. Small habits matter, and hormone health often improves when you stop making your body fight battles it never needed to fight. Number 2. Fix your sleep before anything else. If there's one natural testosterone booster that almost everyone underestimates, it's sleep. A lot of men want more energy, better recovery, stronger performance, better mood, and better hormones while sleeping 4 or 5 hours a night. That's not how this works. Your body does a huge amount of hormone regulation while you sleep. Sleep is not passive. It's active recovery. It's repair. It's regulation. It's where your body resets. So when sleep is poor, testosterone usually suffers too. And the scary part is that this can happen fast. You don't need years of bad sleep for it to affect you. Even a short stretch of poor sleep can leave you feeling weaker, flatter, more irritable, and less motivated. That's why your target should be 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep consistently. Not random sleep, not weekend catch-up sleep, not falling asleep with the TV on and waking up tired. Quality sleep. That means creating a sleep environment that actually supports recovery. Make your room darker. Reduce light at night. Stop loading yourself with caffeine late in the day. Try to sleep and wake at roughly the same time, and when you wake up, get some real morning sunlight. That morning sunlight tells your body it's time to wake up properly. It helps regulate your internal rhythm, which then supports better sleep the next night. If your sleep improves, your body often starts improving with it, And for many people, that's one of the most powerful foundations for supporting healthy testosterone naturally. Number 3, give your body the nutrients it actually needs. Your body can't build healthy hormones out of nothing. It needs raw materials. One of the biggest ones is vitamin D. A lot of people are low in it, especially if they spend most of their time indoors, work in offices, or don't get enough direct sunlight. Your body can produce vitamin D through sunlight exposure, which is one more reason why getting outside matters. And if you're not getting enough sun, that's something worth paying attention to. Then there are minerals like zinc and magnesium. These may not sound exciting, but they matter. Hormone production depends on the body having enough of the right building blocks. If those are missing, your body can't operate at full capacity. Now, this doesn't mean you should panic and buy every supplement on the market. More is not always better. The goal is not to turn your kitchen into a pharmacy. The goal is simpler than that. Eat real food, get regular sunlight, build a nutrient-dense diet, and support gaps wisely. A body that is undernourished, stressed, sleep-deprived, and under-recovered is not going to perform like a body that's properly supported. Sometimes people look for magic solutions when what they really need is to stop neglecting the basics. Number 4, get lean, but do it the smart way. This next one is huge. Body fat and testosterone often have a difficult relationship. As body fat rises too high, the hormonal environment tends to shift in the wrong direction. Many men notice this in real life. They feel heavier, slower, softer, more fatigued, and less confident. Their energy drops, their body changes, and it becomes harder to feel strong and sharp. In many cases, getting leaner can help improve that situation. But here's where people make a massive mistake. They go too extreme. They slash calories, they starve themselves, they turn fat loss into punishment. They try to get shredded as fast as possible. And then what happens? Energy crashes, mood drops, training suffers, recovery gets worse, and hormones can suffer too. So yes, getting leaner can help, but getting too lean or dieting too aggressively can backfire. The goal is not to become weak and miserable just to see a lower number on the scale. The goal is to become leaner in a way that still supports strength, recovery, and hormonal health. That means a sustainable calorie deficit, enough protein, enough healthy fat, enough nutrients, and patience. You don't need extremes, you need consistency. The best body transformations usually happen when people stop trying to punish themselves and start working with their body instead of against it. Number 5, lift weights like it matters. If you want to support healthy testosterone naturally, resistance training is one of the strongest tools you have. Your body responds to challenge. When you lift weights, especially with consistency and progression, you send your body a message: adapt, grow stronger, become more capable. That signal matters. Strength training doesn't just help with muscle building, it can also improve how your body uses the hormones you already have, and that's a big deal. Because it's not only about the amount of testosterone in your body, it's about how effectively your body responds to it. This is one reason why two men can look and feel completely different, even if their hormone levels are similar on paper. One trains consistently, builds muscle, improves insulin sensitivity, supports recovery, and creates a stronger overall system. The other does not. So if you're serious about feeling better, looking stronger, and performing better, lift weights regularly. You don't have to become a bodybuilder, but you do need to train. Squat, press, pull, hinge, carry, progress. Build strength, build muscle, build discipline. The body respects consistent work. Number 6, stop being afraid of healthy fats. For years, people were taught to fear fat, but here's the problem. Hormones need fat. Testosterone is built from cholesterol, and your body needs adequate dietary fat to support proper hormone production. So when people go extremely low fat for long periods, it can create problems. They feel flatter, they feel hungrier, their mood worsens, their energy drops, their libido may suffer, and their hormones may take a hit. Now, let's be clear, this is not permission to eat junk all day. We're not talking about reckless eating. We're talking about quality fats. Things like eggs, olive oil, avocados, nuts, seeds, and other whole food sources of fat can support a more balanced diet and better hormone function. Healthy fat is not the enemy. In many cases, the fear of fat is the real problem. A body that is underfed and depleted will not function like a body that's properly supported. And if you want your hormones working for you, you have to stop starving your system of what it needs. Number 7, control stress before it controls you. A lot of men focus on training and diet, but ignore one of the biggest hormone disruptors of all: chronic stress. Stress is not just emotional, it is physical, it is chemical. It affects what your body produces and how your body behaves. When stress stays high for too long, cortisol stays elevated. And when cortisol is constantly elevated, your body shifts into a survival-focused state. That can affect sleep, it can affect recovery, it can affect mood, it can affect cravings, and yes, it can affect testosterone. Short-term stress is normal. Hard training is stress. Deadlines are stress. Challenges are stress. But chronic stress is different. It is the stress that never shuts off, the pressure that follows you home, the overthinking at midnight, the mind that never rests, the constant background tension that slowly drains your system. That kind of stress can leave you feeling tired even when you are doing everything right. So, what do? You bring your nervous system down. Walk outside, breathe deeply, pray, meditate, sit quietly, listen to calming music, reduce the noise. Create space in your day where your body is not under constant attack. You do not need a perfect life, but you do need recovery, because a body that never relaxes cannot perform at its best for long. 8. Carry yourself with strength. This one may seem small, but it matters more than people think. How you carry yourself affects how you feel. If you are always slouched, folded inward, shoulders collapsed, chest down, head low, you often reinforce a weaker physical and mental state. Your body language can shape your internal state more than you realize. So, stand tall, lift your chest, pull your shoulders back, keep your posture strong, move with intention. This is not about pretending to be something you are not. It is about aligning your body with the version of yourself you want to become. Sometimes confidence does not start in the mind. Sometimes it starts in the body. And when you move like someone with presence, strength, and control, your mind often begins to follow that lead. 9. Cut back on alcohol. And finally, let's talk about one of the most common progress killers: alcohol. A lot of people want better energy, better sleep, better recovery, better hormones, and a better physique while drinking regularly and pretending it has no cost. But alcohol affects a lot. It can hurt sleep quality, it can reduce recovery, it adds empty calories, it can disrupt training performance, and over time it can work against your hormonal health. This does not mean you can never enjoy yourself. This is not about perfection. But if you are serious about optimizing your body, you have to be honest about what helps and what hurts. One drink occasionally is not the same as frequent drinking, but regular alcohol intake can quietly sabotage the progress you are working so hard for. So, if you want more energy, sharper recovery, and better overall performance, cutting back on alcohol is one of the smartest decisions you can make. At the end of the day, testosterone health is not about one magic trick. It's not one pill. It's not one workout. It's not one food. It's not one morning routine. It is the combination of your daily habits, your sleep, your diet, your body fat, your training, your stress levels, your environment, your posture, your recovery, your discipline. Everything is connected.
So if you want to feel stronger, leaner, more energetic, more confident, and more like yourself again, stop chasing shortcuts and start mastering the basics. Sleep deeply, train hard, eat smart, manage stress, get sunlight, cut unnecessary junk, recover properly, and build a body that supports the life you want. Because when your hormones improve, your energy changes. When your energy changes, your actions change. And when your actions change, your whole life can start to move in a different direction. That is where real transformation begins.